am going to need a promise from each and every one of you that you will not tell my husband that I am doing this. For those of you new around here, hi, my name is Kristen. I play historical Sims 2 and sometimes Sims 4. And today we are tackling the Courtship. A reality TV style Sims 2 challenge where 8 men attempt to court the lovely Miss Georgiana Reed. Now, I have randomly pookletted every single sim in this challenge. They have no meaning outside of this challenge. And I will say that I intended to make Georgiana bi, but I was a little bit caught up creating Colin Firth vibes and forgot to make any women for her to date. Sorry, maybe we'll fix that next time, but for now, enjoy the slew of attractive sim men. Well, if they're attractive or not, that's up to you to decide. And Georgiana Reed. What follows is an appropriately unhinged collection of Regency-era Pride and Prejudice-esque challenges. I will be posting a new episode every Friday for you for about the next 7 to 8 weeks for the duration of the challenge. Now, each episode is going to include 3 sort of challenges. The first will be some form of etiquette challenge. The second, an athletic challenge. And then third isn't really a challenge, but we will be having some sort of party, ball, something formal where everyone gets together and mingles at the end before Miss Reed decides on who will be eliminated each week. So the eliminations each week will happen based on who she has the lowest relationship score with. It's that simple. And winning the challenges gets your sim a little extra time with the heroine. Now, I have established the lovely French Longbourn estate that I have created myself. You probably recognize this if you watch my Victorian Sims 2 series, because it is actually the king's household that I built. It's beautiful, it's big, and shockingly enough, it has enough beds for all 8 gentlemen involved here. You can see them starting to trickle in, admire the house and such. And when the challenge is not occurring, I have essentially determined to lock Miss Reed in a room by herself, so no shenanigans ensue, because I do have ACR on this safe. So, chaos could definitely happen and probably will happen, but on the bright side, Miss Reed does have her own easel to play with and a vanity. What more could a Regency woman need? Now, to make matters worse, I have completely randomized everyone in this household, except for Georgiana's, gender preferences. So some of these men may not even be interested in women. So that would be unfortunate and shocking somehow if one of them won, but you never know. I am not taking any bets with the chaos that will happen in this house. And the lack of stairs here, that's for Omar. You know who you are. So Georgiana comes from a wealthy household, and she has a very positive smattering of character traits. We do play with the Sims 3 character traits in this save. So she is a social butterfly, she's a hopeless romantic, and she's also irresistible. That was very much intended. I selected these traits specifically for her. Without further ado, let's turn autonomy on. Pierce and Hubert are already having a little bit of a gossip, a little giggle about their fellow mate, which is very fast that the gossip has already occurred. So they were talking about Lionel Shakerly here. This is Lionel. I actually think he's really pretty. Like, look at that facial structure. He's absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got Harry Selwyn and Joffrey Adaling. I don't anticipate that you're going to know all of their names off the bat, but hopefully by the end of the series you might recognize a few of them. We have Graham and Paul Pickerton having a little bit of a hangout in the dining hall, and I personally am a little bit obsessed with this dining hall, and the lovely Hubert is a little bit feeling perhaps left out in the moment, but hopefully he can make some more relationships sooner than later. Poor Pierce is just kind of standing off to the side. I have a feeling he's going to struggle a little bit socially, and if we look at his character traits, we can see that he has no sense of humor, is unlucky, and inappropriate. My God, he really won the lottery with those genetics. All of the character traits have been randomized as well. We also do have some sim selves, so if you are a viewer of my series, you might actually recognize one of your sim selves popping into this neighborhood. This is my challenge neighborhood, so this kind of stuff does happen. We may even see my sim self wandering around, you never know. So let's go ahead and kickstart our first challenge. So our first challenge today will be based on evaluating tea etiquette, high tea etiquette. If any sim has negative interactions, they will lose a point, and every positive interaction gets them points. Oh, we have Joffrey Darling, who has already decided he's attracted to Miss Reed. That's good. That's good, buddy. That's why you're here. So everyone is collecting outside for the party, and what? Guys, we just started. What? I don't know whether to give him points or take away points. Oh, you two are not happy. What was that? What? They've never met before. They've literally never met before. Okay, well, clearly I need to start this challenge before these two couple off a little too much. So why don't we have Miss Reed relax? Hell no. You are not going to relax in bed. I know what that shenanigan is. Where are you off to? Paul Pickerton. So Paul, oh, they were about to go have an autonomous woohoo. No, you don't. I am floored. This is absolutely wild. Okay, let's have everyone grab a cup of tea. I am hoping that Miss Reed ends up sitting over here, but knowing my Sims, I doubt they will actually listen to me, but there are enough seats for everyone to, you know, sit. So ideally everyone will grab a cup of tea and then take their seat. So it looks like Paul is seriously in the lead right now. Oh, I just saw negative interactions. They are sitting next to each other. He definitely has a leg up. I'm going to say that Joffrey sitting by himself is a little bit of a faux pas, so I am going to take off a point for him. Just because, like, he kind of missed out. He was too slow. You know, we had some issues happening. Harry Selwyn is having a negative interaction already. That is a point off for Harry as well. Thankfully, Georgiana is kind of... Oh, gosh. Oh, you're also not getting along. Okay. So, Hubert, we're taking a point off of you. Jeez. I was a little worried that, like, nothing was gonna happen and we wouldn't actually be losing any points. But, like, these Sims are really kicking it off well. So also Graham is losing points for having negative interactions. Why do you guys not know how to talk to each other? What is the issue here? Oh my god, again, Harry? Dude, you are not doing well. You are not doing well at all. Why are there so many X's in these conversations? Do you guys not know how to talk? Okay, that is a point for Paul somehow. Congrats, Paul. And a negative point for Lionel. Oh, poor Joffrey is like trying so hard. He's sitting back there and trying to chat with people. Like, honey, they can't hear you. I'm sorry, but you got the short end of the deal. And it looks like Lionel has finished his tea first. At least we still have these three having their little... Oh, you're thinking about first kisses? Oh, good. We obviously need more of that. So that actually concludes the first challenge, which was very anticlimactic. The Sims who have lost points are Hubert, Joffrey, Graham, Lionel, and Harry. Harry lost the most points. He is in last place. But the only Sim that actually had a positive interaction was Paul. In news that shocks absolutely no one after taking the lead and having a first kiss with the heroine of our challenge. Paul has won some one-on-one time. I am going to send these two back to the study so they can have a little private chat. This is the very first challenge, so it's not like they've won like a proper date or anything, especially considering the fact that proper dates, you know, aren't necessarily historically accurate. So I'm thinking a more chaperoned conversation in the study, something a little bit more formal, as though he were calling on her, would be appropriate enough. So they've clearly shown that they have exponential chemistry with each other, but what I want to find out is whether or not they can actually get along one-on-one, have a conversation. Obviously, they're not doing well. You guys are definitely close enough that you should be able to talk to each other. Why are we not talking to each other? Oh, are you yawning? Oh my god, this is not. So it's all just lust. Is that what you are telling me? Let's actually take a look at their relationship. So, oh my, what was that sound? Who do you have a crush on? How did you guys get all the way up to 71? Oh my god. So Hubert has a crush on Graham. And Graham also thinks Hubert is really attractive. Okay, I mean, that's not really why you're here, but if you want to have crushes on your contestants, go ahead. Oh my god. So Graham and Hubert, like, high-key might become an item. That is like a proper makeout. What? We've been on this lot for like 3 hours. And we've already had kissing from 2 couples, some of which are contestants. These two are, however, still sitting in complete silence, which I don't feel like I've actually ever seen. Maybe we have, like, just talk. Just have a casual chat. Do you have to stand up for that? I guess you do. That's all. Oh my god, what is happening? What have I done? Have I made a grave error by randomizing gender preferences? Are they all going to be attracted to each other instead of... Okay, well. As it so happens, it looks like Graham has returned Hubert's crush. Good. How is your relationship that high? I swear we just started the challenge. These two are finally breaking the ice a little bit by having a conversation. Oh no! Oh, it didn't go well. That didn't go well at all. So it must just be lust with these two? Are you serious? Are you serious? So these two are having a lot of romantic interactions. However, all of their non-romantic interactions are kind of failing. So I don't totally know what to do with this. Where are you going? No. You are not going to woohoo. We are 1 day into the challenge, and this is 18:15. Why are you not listening to me? So, I think it is now time to put our leading lady in her room, because this is getting a little bit out of hand. Very sorry about this, ma'am, but you're gonna be locked in your room for a little bit, but don't worry, I'll cheat your needs up, you won't even notice. Paul is having some anticipations when it comes to thinking about his beloved. Although, of course, he backs out because we lock. She's thinking about Paul. So, oh, she's also thinking about this. One surprises me. She's thinking about Rudolph. I wasn't necessarily expecting that because I didn't actually see her and Rudolph, like, even interact. But Rudolph is kind of having a chat on the floor with Joffrey and Harry as well. Although Harry is actually being nice and proper and, like, sitting at the table, which we really like to see. It also looks like some of the contestants are developing, like, opinions about each other, relationships about each other. We have some baths happening, as long as there's not canoodling. I just like, I don't want there to be canoodling, considering the fact that, like I said, this is the 19th century. Like, I don't know what you guys want me to do here. Yes, Georgiana, I know we've locked you in a room, but it's for your own safety, believe me. Is this turning into an asylum challenge? Well, that is for you to decide. We also have these three hanging out in the middle of the street. And it's our lovely couple. Oh, no, you're rejecting? Oh, boy. Poor Pierce here is just trying to... Oh my god, a goose? Paul's just trying to have a normal conversation, and these two are literally developing scandal as we speak it. Okay. But at least Hubert is fine to play a little punch me, punch you. Hi, Maxie. Ah, yes, thinking about scandal and cheating, that does not surprise me whatsoever. Where there is Maxie, there is generally drama. Oh, and it looks like Paul has discovered that his one true hobby is actually sports. So everyone, it is probably about time to go to bed for the evening. We have various beds across the house. There's plenty to spare. And bright and early in the morning, we have the Collinfirth Rising Out of the Lake Challenge. Yes, that's right. The long anticipated... Oh, are you hungry? I'm sorry. You're not hungry. Whatever, we'll... No. Guys, it's day one. It's day one. I did this to myself. I should have made the contestants off limits to each other. We have found my fatal flaw, and that is assuming my Sims will behave. Well, you guys enjoy that. At least you can't get pregnant. That's, my only consolation at this point. So I'm also not controlling between the challenges, the gentlemen. They have to kind of fend for themselves. So it's a little bit of an Isby challenge in that way, but they'll be fine. They probably won't. These guys are helpless. Like, look at you. You can't even figure out how to use a vanity? Is it my own fault for placing a chair right there? Probably. And it looks like Pierce is claiming a bed. These two over here actually... Oh my... Would you settle down? Settle down. I have never seen a sim lay like this before. Are you okay? Day one in this challenge is already inappropriately unhinged. We also have Harry and Paul having a little like rock, paper, scissors challenge with each other, which is like probably the most wholesome thing I've seen so far. Pierce decides to stop glitching into the bed and instead does a little bit of meal preparation. It is very late in the evening, but apparently that's not stopping him from burning some food. Now, dawn rises on our dear challenge lot. It is time for our next challenge. Those of you who have not taken care of yourselves, I mean, there's not really anything we can do about it now. You are responsible, of course, on your own time in the challenge house to feed yourselves, bathe yourselves, and just in general not be disgusting human beings. That seems to be a challenge, at least for some of you. Others, not so much. So, our challenge today is the Collinfirth Lake Challenge. Now, the issue is that I don't know how to make lakes swimmable in The Sims 2. There is a way, I just don't know what that way is. And so instead we are using a pool. Just pretend it has the same aesthetics as a lake on Lime Park, you know? Hey, no, not yet. You're jumping the gun, friend. You're jumping the gun. And hopefully they can stop being distracted by each other for long enough that they can actually jump in the water. So we have some leads here. Oh, look at this. Okay, Hubert. All right. Oh my God. Graham. What was that? All right. So those Sims who jump in the water have to swim all the way over here. And I am allowing people that have taken the lead to swim out first. So they do have a little bit of a head start. Lionel, you too. Why is everything that Pierce does wrong? What? Are you okay, sir? Are you okay? You don't look okay. Also, none of these... None of these guys look like they know what they're doing. No wonder you're coming in last. My goodness. Oh, you guys are you're ducking out. You're afraid of water. That's not my problem. And it looks like Hubert is actually coming in first so far. I'm honestly a little impressed. I expected Graham to be the one winning. And look at Pierce. He's still over there, just completely broken. So Hubert has won, which means also, like, he looks great. Like, good job, Hubert. I am very impressed. See, Graham, if you hadn't done your fancy dive, you probably would have won because you were definitely the fastest. Oh, and you're finally making it in. Yeah, Graham, if you want to go eat something, I'm gonna let you do that. Just, like, take care of yourself, bud, you know? I think maybe a nice meal with your lady friend wouldn't be a bad call. So why don't you go ahead and serve some porridge, mainly because I'm not sure I trust you to do anything else. Are you serious? Are you gonna try and kiss him right now in a challenge? Like, at least be discreet about it. Like, he's not the person you're competing for, you know? Oh, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, are you fighting with him? Yes, they are fighting. Although, to be fair, Graham apparently smells quite bad, so it's, like, kind of hard to blame him. All right, and then Miss Georgiana. So we're going to have an intimate little meal in actually the servants' quarters, which I definitely wasn't really expecting, but, like, you know what? If this is what Hubert's about, and he wants to kind of, you know, show it off in front of his lady friend. Oh, he is not attracted to Hubert. Well, that's good, because you're not here for Hubert, despite what Graham is trying to tell you. Okay, stop serving and maybe eat something with your lady friend. You've made her this lovely porridge. Jeffrey, get out. So it looks like perhaps they don't agree about politics. Maybe one of them is a Whig, one of them is a Tory. I mean, you know, the drama of it all. But on the bright side, they're actually not getting, like, negative interactions. They're just kind of having, like, it seems like a civil conversation. And they're not losing any relationship, which is a good sign. Oh no, they're not getting along either. Why are you like this? Why are you sitting to the side? What did you do? I can't even tell what's happening. I mean, the Menchie... Did you just fart on him? You just try and have one proper Regency-inspired dating show, and your Sims act like this. Do you hate me? In news that surprises no one, Hubert is more interested in talking to Pierce than he is in talking to his lady friend. Oh, she does not like him. She does not like him at all. Well, I think that's enough of that for today. And now it's time for me to prepare the dance. Our first party is going to be fairly simple, I think. Do they need a bar? I mean, no. Should they have a bar? Also probably no, but I'm gonna give them one anyway. And voila, we have an entire situation for a dinner party here. Oh man, I do kind of wish this was The Sims 4 where you could actually, like, hire someone to be the bartender, but I suppose my Sims will just have to survive without it. Wrong Sim! Oh my god, these Sims. These Sims! At the very least, Paul Pickerton is a very big fan of Georgiana. He might also be the only fan of Georgiana with the way things are shaping up to be. However, we have our leading lady having a dance by herself for tonight's party. So that's not exactly the best thing to see. I was definitely hoping we could have a little dance. Okay, I'm resetting you, Pierce, because you are broken. I don't know what happened to you. I don't know who broke you or who hurt you, but I'm tired of your shenanigans. Oh, she's flirting with him. Okay, he's kind of receiving it. Well, that's good. Okay, I like this. So our glitchy boy Pierce is definitely attracted to our heroine, which is, that sounded problematic, which is good. These guys are hanging out in the servants' quarters, as they do. Oh my god! Oh, we have another kiss! We have another kiss! Pierce! And it was a glitchy kiss. Because something is severely wrong with Pierce. But on the bright side, they at least have had a sweet little moment. And it's kind of private too, which is really good to see. And look at that, they can even have a little conversation, although Pierce looks pretty bored. Come on, someone has to find her interesting. She actually has 2 bolts with Pierce. Ooh, look at Paul back there. So it's really kind of a battle between Pierce and Paul. If Joffrey would kind of get his head in the game, I think he would have a real chance. But at the moment, not so much. Where are you going? No! You are not supposed to be doing this! Should I stop them? I mean, I could stop them, right? Like, I have this capability, and yet I'm standing here yelling at them and doing nothing about it because I live for the drama. Okay, well, at least, like, be quick. You're supposed to be having a party downstairs. Oh, well, I think we know who's winning. I mean, they have 3 bolts together. Also, dude, Harry has just straight up given up. He's just painting upstairs while he should be interacting with the heroine. Also, we're using the term heroine because that's the term they're using in the courtship. I didn't just like pull that out of nowhere. And there they go. I swear to God, if we get a chime, I may not survive this. Imagine if she were pregnant. What would we even do? Would the competition continue? Okay, we're safe. Where is everyone? This is the most unsuccessful party I think I have ever thrown in my Sims games. So in a very unceremonious fashion, I have lined up a group of dining chairs outside of the building for everyone to sit in for our final ranking for the very first week of the courtship. So much has happened. And yet so little. And we really have no chemistry. Oh, hi, Felicia. Can I help you? Oh, what? No, this is not allowed. We do not permit fighting. What is going on here? Why did she just run over? I mean, I feel like we should eliminate Graham for getting in a fight with someone, but this is week one, literally week 1. So unsurprising to no one. The highest ranked sim this week is Paul. Second highest is Pierce, even though it looks like there might be something wrong with him. Third is Rudolph, a silent and kind of surprising contender. He hasn't really been very vocal, and yet they actually have a pretty good relationship. Fourth, kind of shockingly, considering the fact that he's been, like, sleeping with another man, is Graham. Fifth, we have Joffrey. Sixth, we have Hubert. And that means 7 and 8 are between Lionel and Harry. And that actually feels like kind of tragic to me because I think Harry is like the prettiest sim here. I mean, do you see those eyes and that hair? I mean, and the facial hair? I'm fine. I'm good. We are not doing this, Kristen. We are not. So if we take a look at the lowest ranked sim in her relationship panel, it's Harry Selwyn. I'm sorry, Harry, but the cards were just not in your favor. And you also weren't exactly making friends with anyone other than Paul, which is interesting considering the fact that Paul is not the heroine. So we are going to kick you out, unfortunately. So that is going to be where we end off today. I hope you enjoyed our first episode of the courtship. I will try and get my act together next time, and we will have like fully decorated events and stuff. This was a little bit of a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. So thank you for your presence. I will see you next time. Bye.